It's been a rough week for the government's industrial relations. On Wednesday, 400 people walked out at the GHA. Then a Teachers Association survey showed discontent at the new comprehensive schools project. But the Chief Minister put on a brave face at the Mayday rally and made light of the few signs of dissent with this comment.
Hay uno que ha venido a tocarme el pito, con lo que me gusta a mí que me toquen el pito.
Fabian Picardo said he was committed to limiting contract workers to a minimum at the GHA and eradicating them totally in the civil service. Speaking to GBC, Mr. Picardo said union members had every right to express discontent and should not fear recriminations from the government.
I think it's important that when there are issues, people are able to express that in a way that they don't feel in any way that they shouldn't do because the government might be vindictive in the way that they react. That was the government we had before. It's not the government that we have now. We were born from the Transport and General Workers Union as a party. We continue to have a lot of areas, most areas of complete alignment and agreement with the unions on workers' rights. There are some areas of disagreement as to how we can better improve the right of workers in Gibraltar. Where we have those disagreements, people are entitled to demonstrate without fear of any recrimination, and then we get together and we try and sort those things out through dialogue.
For his part, Unite Regional Secretary Victor Ochello said keeping people on an acting grade in the civil service lowers the standard of service, and that the government should wake up to the growing discontent in the workforce.
We have these, differences that we need to clear up in the sense that we need to improve the system so that we can give a proper service by not allowing these agency workers abusing what the system allows.
Mr. Picardo said the government had published a command paper with a view to introducing a private sector pension.
This is a wider consultation which will now include the unions and the employer organisations and other organisations as well. What we've done is publish the whole of the bill. We've set a deadline of the 8th of June. I think this is a long time coming. It's something I've been pushing politically since the first term that we had in government, and now very happy to see that we're taking the step forward. I'd paused this because of Brexit, but I'm confident we can continue with this now.
We still need to negotiate our way through. We have a say in the matter because we've been pursuing this for the last 4 years. So if everything seems to be as positive as it is, as it seems to be, we will be content with it.
And speaking at Mayday in Gibraltar for the first time, Unite's Assistant General Secretary Howard Beckett described Gibraltar's minimum wage as miserly and pointed out that nurses here get paid 20% less than in the UK.
Well, it's too low, and workers deserve better. It seems to me to be something that just cannot be justified, that there are corporations in Gibraltar taking away massive profits, and we still have casual labour, agency labour, and a minimum wage that is below a living wage in the UK. It seems to me something that just cannot be justified, that nurses in Gibraltar earn 20% of nurses in the UK, both of whom are not paid enough. So we need a reversal of society. We need to value the work that we do, a fair day's work for a fair day's wage.
Following the speeches, the event then went into party mode, with local bands providing the entertainment.